Hey everyone, in this video I'm gonna talk about what to expect in the markets this week, because this week is a very important week for financial markets. There are four important events that you need to be aware about them. The first one is the Federal Reserve's meeting on Wednesday. And as you might have heard, there's a high chance that Fed in this time they wouldn't raise interest rate, they would stop it. But it doesn't mean that on July's meeting they also would not raise interest rate, because as analysts are predicting, on July's meeting, Fed probably would raise interest rate by another 25 basis point. And also on Wednesday meeting, Federal Reserves will look at Tuesday's data on inflation, since it gives them a point about whether they should stop raising interest rate in this meeting or not. Since if interest rates data, their growth shows that it's cooling, so it's a good point, and so they don't need to raise interest rate in this meeting. Okay, the second important news of this week is European central banks of European. Their meeting is a day after US meeting, and they also surprisingly they also are going to decide about interest rate. And as it's been predicted, they might raise they might have another quarter point rate hike for both on June and July's meeting, because inflation rate is even more serious than US. In Europe zone, it's 6.1%, while their target inflation rate is only 2%. And the third important news of this week is China's data of May will be released on new home policies, unemployment rate, industrial production, and retail sales. You need to look at all of these data. And finally, the economic calendar of US is important. It will be published on this week about retail sales of US, PPI, which is producer price inflation, and also jobless initial jobless claims will be published. And so you need to check all of them to put all of those data into your considerations. Okay, I hope that this video be useful for you. Thank you.